Hey guys, happy Friday. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I did. It was great to be home with family and get to relax. I got to go home early actually. I got called off on Christmas Eve. So I left Nashville about 3 in the morning and got home about 7:30 Eastern time or 8, somewhere in there, and surprised my parents because they didn't know I was coming home. So it was a Christmas morning surprise. I got to be Santa, kind of. So it was a lot of fun. So this week, or this week or last week, in this, Christmas Eve period, we've been talking about Christmas traditions, and I haven't done that yet, so let's do it. My family has a lot of Christmas-type traditions. You saw some of them at Thanksgiving. We get new ornaments at Thanksgiving, and we get our tree, and we hang up the ornaments and decorate and everything. Throughout the Christmas season, what we call Advent, we have a Jesse tree, which is a biblical thing it's a line that's called the root of Jesse will sprout, and that refers to Jesus. And so we have Advent devotionals and hang up little ornaments on the Jesse tree, and that kind of helps build anticipation. But we also have tons of Advent things. We have our chocolate Advent calendar, we have a Playmobil calendar, we have this sewn Christmas tree calendar with little felt ornaments or something like that my mom has sewn, and we would put one of them up a day, and we would alternate through the kids who got to put it up, and the last one for the 24th is a star, and you get to put the star in the tree. So that was fun. So lots of Advent-y type things to build anticipation for Christmas. So once we get to Christmas Eve, we have a lot of traditions. We usually go to a Christmas Eve service at my church, which is usually you get little candles and light it and turn the lights out and sing. It's fun. And my mom makes this big Christmas Eve dinner. It's always very fancy. We eat in the dining room with our nice plates and our real silverware, and it's 5 courses or something ridiculous like that. Which I have missed now for 2 years in a row. I haven't gotten very many really big fancy mom meals in a while because I'm usually not there for those, which is sad because they're amazing. So we have the fancy meal. Then on Christmas Eve, we always open one present, and it's our pajama present. So we get our Christmas pajamas and maybe a robe or slippers or just whatever, anything that we would be getting for Christmas that was pajama-y, we would open that on Christmas Eve, and we go change into our pajamas, and we come downstairs, and we take pictures hanging up the stockings, and then the kids get shutted off to bed. So when we wake up on Christmas morning, when we were kids, it's still now, if I was home for Christmas, you can't go downstairs until Mom and Dad wake up. So we usually would have a time that we were allowed to wake Mom and Dad up. You have to wait till after this time, and then you can come wake up Mom and Dad. So I have these memories of being awake and finding ways to pass the time Christmas morning as I anxiously await whatever time it was that we could wake up the parents. And then Dad films us coming downstairs, and we always have one Santa present, and that present is unwrapped. So it's either a bigger present or just a present that is awkward to wrap. So, and that has a little tag, and it says, to Erin, love Santa. And so the tradition was always that the Santa present and the stocking are what came from Santa, and everything else came from Mom and Dad. So we would always open our stockings first, and that was always kind of lighter stuff, food and little trinkets and random things. And sometimes you have nicer gifts that are just small and fit in stockings well, but usually it's just a lot of food. And then we eat breakfast, and we have lots of breakfast traditions. We always have our our eggnog that my mom mixes up with whipped cream, and we make Kuchen, which is a German family recipe from my dad, from his side of the family. My mom makes candy cane bread. We have all of our Christmas cookies. what else do we always have on Christmas morning? Well, we always get a cereal. It was when we got, like, sweet cereal, so we got to pick a cereal. So we have our cereal. We have our oranges, the same that we had at Thanksgiving. We have them at Christmas as well. And, yay, eat breakfast. And then we do our last Advent, a devotional. And then we scan out all the presents. And everybody has a different wrapping paper in my family. This is going to be such a long vlog. We all have different wrapping papers. And so it's really easy to scan out the presents. And every year you have a different wrapping paper. And you know what it is because of your Christmas Eve present. But we also have our little tags and bows on it. So you scan them out. We do the family presents first, like the gifts from each of the kids to each other. And those we, like, go around and everybody opens one present until we're done with them. But then once we get to all the other presents, we just kind of would tear into them. And my mom always has, like, twice as many presents as the rest of us, which is always ridiculous. My dad's love language is gifts. And then we just relax, enjoy Christmas. Back when my grandparents owned a bed and breakfast, we would always go down there Christmas evening and then we would stay there for a few days. So we would, like, pack up our, like, favorite gifts and go down, and we get to play with the cousins and play with, like, new toys with them when we were little. But it's been several years since they haven't had the bed and breakfast, since they retired from that part of their life. But that was really fun. I have really fond memories because it was great because we could all stay there at the inn and have enough room for everybody to be, like, comfortable. The kids, you know, the girl cousins got to all share a room together, and there was a big playground that we could walk to down the street, and it was just very, like, removed and fun and really good family time. And the tradition also that comes with that is Christmas dinner used to always be potato soup. Now it's just whenever the family gets together we have potato soup. But my grandmother makes amazing potato soup. And Christmas isn't really over until you've had some potato soup. So yeah, those are my Christmas traditions in a really long amount of time. Yay! I hope you guys appreciate the fact that I am not asleep in this video. So enjoy. I will see everybody next week. I hope everybody has a happy new year. And next week, I will be on day shift. Oh my gosh, what's going on? That's crazy. So, things to look forward to.